Number 9, Jessica, would you please?
THF Realty, a regular audience attendees know that THF Realty / SEAYCO company has requested a zone change from regional commercial to general commercial for 3 parcels that are right on Route 11. We had a public hearing at the last town board meeting to consider the changes, and we closed the town board or the public hearing at that time. So Eric Hasselbauer is a representative for THF Realty. If you'd like to make a few introductory comments.
Thank you. Eric Hasselbauer from Heart of Seacrest and Emory. Tough to follow all those presentations. It's great stuff tonight. I just wanted to kind of recap, since the public hearing that we held 2 weeks ago. The Onondaga County Planning Board did issue their recommendation on the project through the general municipal law referral. They issued a resolution finding no significant implications and referred it back to this board for action, and that's why we're here tonight. I would just like to say that I and the developer have found the dialogue with the town and the residents throughout this process to be very productive and very helpful. And certainly we hope that that type of productive dialogue continues in the future as the development of these outparcels goes through the various processes here in the town. And with that said, if there's any further discussion, I'm happy to answer questions.
Does the board have any questions? I just wanted to point out, Eric, that the planning board, one of the whereases on the planning board resolution was that the New York State Department of Transportation determined that there was no direct access to Route 11 to be permitted to the outlots 1, 2, and 3. So the access to those parcels will be from just service road in the back.
That's correct. All access to those outparcels will be from the back.
And not directly from the road.
Correct.
Okay. No further questions. I'd like to make a motion to issue a negative declaration for the purposes of the State Environmental Quality Review Act, SEQR, with respect to the zone change from regional commercial to general commercial, which the town board has determined to be a type 1 action as requested and presented by SEAYCO-THF Cicero Market, LLC, for property located on the east side of New York State Route 11 between Lincoln Avenue and Stevens Drive, and based on the long-form environmental assessment form and other information reviewed by the town board. Need a second?
I'll second that motion.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Jennings?
Yes.
Ms. Zambrano?
Yes.
Mr. Cora?
Yes.
Ms. Boykin?
Yes.
I will make a second motion to approve a zone change from regional commercial to general commercial as requested by SEAYCO-THF Cicero Market, LLC, for property located on the east side of New York State Route 11 between Lincoln Avenue and Stevens Drive, as presented, to be known as Local Law Number 3 of 2010. And because the town board has determined that the proposed zone change is generally consistent with the town's comprehensive plan and zoning ordinance, and is also consistent and compatible with the present zoning and conforming uses of adjacent and nearby property.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Jennings?
Yes.
Ms. Zambrano?
Yes.
Mr. Cora?
I just have one question for you, Eric. After tonight, will you still be available for questions if residents have questions relative to fencing that's going on over there now, or?
Yes, I will remain available, as will the developer. Mr. Green was here at the public hearing. He remains available. Both of us are available to open lines of communication if it's necessary and address additional concerns as they come up in the future.
We would appreciate that, thanks.
Certainly.
Yes.
Ms. Boykin?
Yes.
I'd like to say, Eric, thank you very much for being available to meet with people. Robert Green was up here last week. He did meet with some of the residents. He met with me. He got me specifically, in touch with other management people and has assured us that should there be resident concerns that meetings, either face-to-face meetings, conference calls, will be set up, not only with THF Realty and SEAYCO and also the Walmart management. So thank you for your efforts.
Thank you very much. My thanks to the board.
Thank you.